Alright, and I'm back with another review for you guys, and this time we got SHFiguarts Nami from Romance Dawn. She got delayed, I don't know why, but I've had her for a bit, and finally getting it out. It's my weekend, work's been just kind of wiping me out, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, she looks really good in box. She's got at least 5 faceplates, and then you can see one for Luffy in there, but I like the box, honestly. I just like the orange color. You got those little shots on the side. And then, you know, it's an average SHFiguarts box. Like, there's nothing different, really crazy, like, different going on here, you know what I mean? But it looks good. And then, something I really like about their One Piece box is that they got the little straw hat cut out. But, let's go ahead and run it through the old IDEF system. Is the figure in good shape? Does the figure function as intended? Everything that's included with the figure, plus scaling, and then just my final thoughts. Usually a little pose at the end when I'm talking about it too, unless I forget. Alright, and here she is out of package, and is the figure in good shape? I can't find any like paint issues on her or anything like that. All her paint looks good. I will say, however, her arms are very thin, especially with like the wrist pegs and stuff. I would just in general try to be careful with her elbow joints and when you're switching out the pegs. Just go before you even do anything else. I just wanted to get that out of the way. But does the figure function as intended? We're gonna start the head articulation, and it's not like she can't really look up. She can look really. Her face part started coming off. So without it coming off, she can look this far down. She just cannot really look up. It's not. I don't even think it's technically the hair really impeding it either. I could be wrong though, but she gets a little side to side, like just enough to get some expression, but honestly could be better. And then obviously it turns. Pull these little arms out. She gets a T-pose. Actually, no, I would, no, that's, yo, hold up. Oh yeah, she gets a Y. She gets a Y pose. I would just be careful when you're using those little, I don't know what to call these. They're like drop down shoulder joints. But she's got those, and those are cool. They don't really help that much going forward, to be honest, but they get them out there enough to where like you're going to be able to do some cool poses with her bow staff. And then she does have a bicep swivel that's well hidden. She has a nice bend, which, you know, I would hope so with her arms being this small. And then she's got like the common like import ball joint, which, hey, I'll give this to McFarlane. That's pretty much what they use, except they don't use the ball. They used to use huge ball joints, but they fixed those, and the wrists do look a lot better with their figures. So she can rotate up here. She goes pretty, like just the top part goes pretty far back, but she has like almost like a 3-part torso system. It's kind of weird. But she gets decent tilt. And then I don't know if this is necessarily supposed to be bending like that. I think so. It does look a little bit wonky in the back when you bend her this far forward, but she gets about that far, which is not the best, but not terrible by any means. She twists at the waist as well, which is cool. So, as you probably could have guessed, her skirt does impede a little bit, but you can kind of move it out of the way as you put her leg up. She almost gets a 90 degree, not quite, but honestly, it's better than Roronora's, like the Raid on Onigashima one. Oh boy, I need to get a custom skirt for him, but see, I haven't popped her legs out either, which is cool. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be an issue with her. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was not trying to show you up her skirt. I'm just, you know what? I don't market these towards kids, so I will say I'm not going to show it. She does have like sculpted underwear under there and shit. If you were that kind of guy, I would hope not, but I'm just letting you know that is what it is. I'm not going to show that on camera, bruv. It's not happening. Get over yourself. She does have thigh swivel. She doesn't get a great bend, but it is just enough to do like a cute little, like, you know, like posing on her little leg, like doing some stuff like that. But I got her to, I almost want to show you guys that, but I'll just show it to you when I show you accessories. But yeah, she does have the thigh swivel. And then Nothing too crazy on the ankles, honestly. She doesn't really get great pivot either. But again, probably just enough to like get some good poses. I don't know. I do wish some of her articulation was better, but overall I didn't necessarily expect it to be way better either. So I'm not disappointed. I would say she exceeded some of my expectations for sure. But yeah, I would say she probably functions as they intended her to. Okay. I was checking to see if she maybe had like a swivel at the knee. But I guess we can go over everything that's included with her. So the biggest thing she's going to come with, she comes with the whole ass treasure chest. And that's painted well. It's like it's metallic. It looks nice and shiny. And then it opens and there's treasure. And there is enough retention, or I don't know if that's the right word, but there's enough friction with that to where you can have it kind of open at different stages too, which I don't know if that's a feature or not, but it's there. So she's got the smiley face. That's what came on her. She kind of has this angry face. Then she got another happy face, which is nice. I almost sort of expected they'd put just a bunch of angry faces with her, but then she's got like the super pissed off face, like someone just messed with her treasure. And then she's kind of got this little cutie face. And then what's kind of cool, I kind of like that SHFiguarts does this, but they'll add like faceplates to another character in the line, but this will work on the Raid on Onigashima Luffy and the Romance Dawn one. That's what it said on there. I don't know if it'd work on your Gear 5 though. Then you got our bow staff. Like nothing too crazy or special about it. It doesn't break down into 3 pieces or anything, but it's solid. It's not warped or anything. It feels like it's pretty sturdy. And then I would call these like relaxed hands, but you could probably do a lot of different things. Honestly, they're like if she's sitting on the chest or holding something, like they're gonna do a lot for you. Then you have, you know, what you're really gonna need. If you're gonna have her bonking anybody with that bow staff, she got her staff holding hands. And then the last pair are not a match of hands, but she has like this little pointing hand. And then this one's kind of interesting. It is her hands joined together. And that's for like, sorry about that, but the hands that are together, I'm just going to kind of do it with her hands. I'm not going to, I just don't want to do that. You get where I'm coming from. I just don't want to do that all that right now. But like you would have them on and like she would have them probably somewhere like up close to her face like that. Be careful putting these on one at a time, obviously, but just be careful putting those on. But let's go ahead and get some scaling for her. Here she is with the Raid on Onigashima Luffy. I think they scale alright. I know this is technically after the time skip Luffy, so maybe he's a little bit taller, but I for some reason thought Nami was taller. I could be tripping though. She is with Raid on Onigashima Zoro, which I think that scaling looks great. And here she is with her biggest cheerleader, Sanji, from Raid on Onigashima. I wonder if we're gonna get a Raid on Onigashima Nami, or if we're ever gonna get a Nico Robin, but I guess we'll find out. Overall though, she's a pretty cool figure. I don't really think she's worth what she's going for retail personally. Like 35 to 40 would honestly feel a lot more fair. I just don't think she's a $60 figure. A little bit more than that, but we'll just call it 60. But you know what I'm saying? She's just, for that price, not quite worth it. She is cool, however. I don't regret getting her. I'm glad to have another part of the crew, and we do have Luffy, so who knows? Maybe I'll do a double review, not in the same video, because that would already be crazy length. Also, to start that at this point would be bonkers. But, yeah, if you're really into One Piece and you like Nami for the price, yeah, maybe go ahead and get her, but I don't know if she's going to go down necessarily in price either, so I don't know. But I don't regret getting her. I do recommend her if you're willing to pay that price, but if it's too much for what you feel like you get, that's totally understandable. Like, you ain't no bum. Like, it's very understandable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she's pretty cool. I like her. I do have a feeling she won't last through a lot of posing, just with how thin some of her joints are and stuff, but if you're careful, treat her good, she'll probably last you a little bit at least. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was informative. It helps you decide whether or not you want to get her. But yeah, peace.